What's up, Cancer Cluster Army Carolinas? I'm in Cancer Cluster, Mooresville, North Carolina, which a lot of it was built on radioactive toxic coal ash from the contaminated Mooresville coal fire plant right up the road. This Tire Masters is one of those sites. The Randy Marion, the guy who owned it before them, put about 72,000 tons of coal ash here, I want to say it was. And then they sold it to Randy Marion. Randy Marion sold this plot to Tire Masters. So there's 3 plots here behind the Tire Masters, and beside it, right there, that parking lot, all have coal ash under them. This is a coal ash sinkhole that has been sitting open for almost 4 years now. There's toxins across Highway 150 in the creek, headed towards the neighborhoods back behind here. A year ago, they knew it was at least 1,000 feet off the property. That's coal ash. That black and gray that you're seeing there, that's coal ash, people. It's radioactive. It has all kinds of toxins in it that can cause cancers and just all kinds of other diseases. I'm not going through right now because I want to get out of here, but holy cow. Two years ago, the DEQ did an inspection on the Tire Masters coal ash sinkhole, and they made in the report that there was coal ash in the creek across Highway 150 in Cancer Cluster, Mooresville, North Carolina. Now this creek here runs behind neighborhoods. People's houses back right up to it, okay? Now last week, the city of Mooresville made an announcement that they are buying the Tire Masters property, and that Duke Energy is going to come in here and clean the coal ash out of this creek. But see, here's the thing. Duke Energy still attempts to claim their coal ash is safe. I have an email showing Duke Energy telling city leaders of Mooresville that coal ash is like household trash. So why would you let the people telling you that coal ash is like household trash do a cleanup in your city? What sense does that make? Why is the city of Mooresville not bringing in real scientists and real environmental crews to get this cleanup done correctly? Why aren't they going back there and testing people's backyards on this creek? Last week, the mayor, the new mayor, Carney, said that coal ash goes all the way from the Tire Masters to Lake Norman on this creek. So, I'm behind Highway 150, right where the bridge is, across the Tire Masters. There's a creek that runs underneath the Tire Masters coal ash sinkhole, and it comes out right there. Well, for years now, the coal ash has been coming into this creek. And yes, I'm wearing protection. I got some glasses I'm going to put on here in a minute too, once I get across this creek. I kind of have to cross it twice. So, here we are at the creek. It's coming that way from where we just were. I don't know if you can see it running in the Tire Masters. Now look at this. I found coal ash in that hole right there. I'm not going to cross over because you can see how deep that is. It was really hard to get into the first time. But I want you to look at this wall right here. Do you see where the gray and the red meet? The top part is dirt. That's clay. The bottom part, the gray, that's coal ash. That's coal ash all in the side of the creek wall there. Okay, and apparently this goes all the way down to Lake Norman, is what the mayor said. The coal ash reaches all down this creek, going this way into Lake Norman.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is go over there and get that sample, and then I'm going to take pictures of my meter reading 20, and I'm going to call this sample Creek Gravel Bed and Creek Bank.
Perfect.
You know, Tire Master slash
Gotcha.
Creek Gravel Bar and Tire Master slash Creek Bank. Don't get me falling in the water. I don't need to be on TikTok. Okay, and now let me get a picture of this, and then I'll get a sample.
Yeah, because I definitely can't see into that hole from here. Can't see what you're saying.
And it's not, well, you know.
Well, I guess I do see some gray right there, yep.
It's a dark gray, you know, material. And you know, and I'm reading, even just on the bank at all, a general 1819.
Wow. Which, like you said, that's base, right?
Is what?
That's base. If we're up over 20, then it sends the alarm.
Well, you know, I mean, yeah, it goes into alert mode, and certainly that's when I get a picture of that. Yeah, 20, like I just get in this little hole in here. Yeah, it's in the 20 right now. 21.